Hey y'all, I just want to touch on something that I peeped when I was watching somebody else's video of them reacting to Clarencenyc reacting to Chris Sale's diss track. Honestly, my first impression of that song, I love it. And I never was a fan of Chris Sale's music, but that song is actually a nice song. Like I like the hook and all that. Like that's something my boyfriend would make because he does music too. So he was giving me that vibe that my boyfriend usually gives me. He did admit in the song that he does still love Queen, and I guess that is okay because they were together for a long time and they were married and they have a child together. So they didn't really get the closure that they both needed as well because of how fast Queen moved on to Clarence. I was watching this video. I don't know where the timestamps is at because yeah, I was just watching a video on somebody else's page and I just heard something that didn't sound right to me. So basically, Clarence tried to say that Chris allegedly abused Queen Naja when she tried to go back to see Chris, which is baby CJ. We don't know this to be true, but all I can say is when he said all that, I was just sitting there thinking like, first of all, wait a minute. Because the first time she ever went to New York was when they had first met, which was she was still in a whole marriage with Chris, and she left him and baby CJ to go see Clarence, which was on the girls trip. So he was saying that before Queen ever went back to Chris, she was on the phone with Clarence before she had went in, which was kind of a little weird and off to me because why would you be on the phone with Clarence when you ready to go back in the house to your husband and your child? That don't even make sense. Then two, he was saying that yeah, he was on the phone so he heard everything, and when Queen tried to I don't know what he said. When Queen tried to do something, I guess Chris, he threw her keys and he was going ballistic and he was pulling in his pocket for his firearm. Honestly, y'all, when I heard all of that, I was just like, yo, all right, now you gotta chill because now you allegedly saying that Chris was going to do what to Queen? He was going to harm her. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Chris, but I don't think he's going to do that to the mother of his child. I'm sorry. I don't think he's going to do that. You don't know what people would do when they're in that situation, but I don't think he would do something like that in front of his child, knowing his child is in the house. I don't think he would do that, period. So when Clarence was saying that, I was just looking at him like, that's some serious allegations that you're saying out your mouth. And I just found it weird how y'all always say y'all don't pillow talk about exes, but how do you know all of this? Even if you wasn't on the phone. Like my thing is, okay, if y'all not pillow talking about exes, why would she have you on the phone knowing she about to go to her ex or her husband? I don't know what around the time this was at, but I'm assuming that this had to be like her first time coming from New York. And I ain't gonna lie, I would be mad too because what business do you have going to New York? She definitely wasn't popping back then. Cause this is before medicine came out. So she wasn't popping back then. So what are you going to New York for? I would be a little sketchy about that too. But I was just thinking, I was like, yo, that is some real serious allegations that he is saying out of his mouth. And I don't care how much you don't like a person, but we all know Clarence to lie and whatnot. So I can't really believe anything that comes out his mouth. That's why I said I don't believe Chris would do something like that. But you gotta really not like somebody in order for you to say some serious stuff like that out your mouth. And I just don't respect him or Queen. Like every day is something new, and every day they're getting exposed for something that we already knew. I don't know which reaction video this was that he said that in. It could be the one where he was reacting to the diss track that Chris made. But yeah, just go check out one of his reaction videos. It's definitely in there. He definitely said it loud and clear. So you guys can go hear for yourself, and y'all can put your opinion down below so we can talk, because yo, this shit is just crazy. And I did see the little video of Leslie crying. Let me tell y'all right now, she was not playing at all. That is serious emotions right there in that video. She was really, really hurt, and I think deep down inside she still has love for him, which is okay, because they've been in a relationship for 5 years and she never got the closure that she needed, nor did he get the closure he needed. And I'm tired of seeing people going in her comments, you know, saying hateful things to her, saying she's going to hurt Queen and Legend, this, that. Why would you say something like that to somebody you don't even know? Just because the Queen is your fave and Clarence is your fave, why would you say that? Like, that's just rude. And a lot of people were saying that she was trying to comfort Queen because of Legend and stuff like that. I don't think she was coming for Queen. I think she was telling it how it was. Queen did plot that baby. I'm sorry, she did. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she knew exactly what she was doing when she hit his DMs that day on Instagram, because you could tell all through the messages that she was trying to flirt, and she was trying to keep talking about her husband so she could have a shoulder to cry on. And like the saying goes, a shoulder to cry on is a D to ride on. Dead ass. And that's exactly what happened in this situation. So y'all need to all stop coming for Leslie, because she didn't do anything to y'all. All she is doing is speaking her truth. And I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast, but that shit blew me. Like, I don't like that at all. And then for him to get on video, and he didn't put out a new video, but I'm still just talking about the video he did before Leslie did this video. Like, him just sitting there telling somebody you supposedly love that she ain't the woman you need and all that. Like, who is you? Who are you to have the right to say that? And especially in that video, he basically wasn't trying to be with Leslie because she ain't have what Queen had, which was money. That's all it is. If she had money, he wouldn't have met no Queen. He wouldn't know no Queen. There wouldn't be no Queen and Clarence. It would be Leslie and Clarence. So all y'all keep coming for Leslie, like, y'all can dead that now, because he still don't have love for your fave. He's still disrespecting your fave. He's still stealing from your fave. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I'm upset because that's just not right. What right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And some of y'all Queen fans, y'all know y'all fave is wrong. All the way wrong. And it's nothing cool about her gloating on Twitter about him hurting another female's feelings to uplift yours. No, unacceptable. Very unacceptable. And then another thing that pissed me off, they all talking about, why is she just coming out now about this? Why didn't she come out when it first happened? It is no time stamp on when you could come out with anything when there's feelings involved. And honestly, I think that I think Clarence is still communicating with her behind the scenes, because that's a lot of emotions. And for her to be still in love with him, it's clear as day that they still talk behind the scenes. Like, I'm sorry, they still talk. And I think she even said in a video that he called her a week ago of talking about the allegations on YouTube. So, yo, come on now. Why does he still got her number? They still talk. The feelings like that is not going to go away if the person's still communicating with you and selling you dreams and stuff like that. I'm sorry. But y'all let me know what y'all think, because that shit really upsets me when people like that get shitted on that don't deserve it.